note, let's also get in a deeper sense of what the market momentum has been like over the last couple of trading sessions. Expiry day today, it's expected to be volatile, but so far we are holding on rather steadily in the markets. To make more sense of what kind of market moves you're seeing today, let's welcome on board Dhwani Patel, the founder at Finversify. And Dhwani, good afternoon. Always pleasure speaking to you, and thanks so much for joining us. First up, give us a sense of the kind of levels that you are predicting for Nifty and Nifty Bank, rather the benchmarks heading into next week, because it's expiry date today, last Thursday of the month and also of the financial year 25. So we are expecting volatility. You have Nifty rejig happening, lots is happening, but amid a market like this, and of course tariffs, but amid a market like this, we are still holding on in a pretty stable fashion. Do you attribute all of this to only FII inflows, or do you believe that there are deeper fundamentals that are proving to be tailwinds for our markets, and is this uptick that we have seen today after 2 days of profit booking sustainable going ahead?
Good afternoon, girls. And definitely, yes, we've been seeing that in the past two sessions, we've seen a certain profit taking coming in over here on the index as well. Especially talking about Nifty over here, still the support level definitely remains intact at 23,400 levels. Given those levels are holding out, the rally is here to stay on the higher side. Having crossed 23,800, we'll be seeing further buying action coming in over here. But as of now, talking from the expiry point of view, because that's the topic of the day, we'll be seeing certain resistance being faced over here at 23,650, which the derivative data suggests that around over these levels is where we are seeing highest amount of call open interest in the index level. But talking it from a broader perspective, 23,800 remains as a resistance. Having crossed this on the higher side, we'll be seeing further gains coming in on the Nifty at 24,200 levels. But as of now, we should be eyeing up from today intraday perspective at 23,650, positionally 23,800. Having crossed that, 24,200 support definitely remains intact at 23,400 levels over here. Talking about Bank Nifty over here, there we have seen action more prominent as compared to Nifty over here, where the buying over here is taking place on the higher side. We have been seeing that in today's session, PSU banks have been outperforming over here, having crossed 52,000 level on the higher side. We'll be seeing further momentum coming in over here on Bank Nifty to 52,700 levels. The support for Bank Nifty over here definitely remains on the lower side at 50,790 levels.
Right, Dhwani. Hi, Sumita here, joining from our Delhi studios. Now, I have to ask you that question. The big news update that came in this morning around Donald Trump imposing 25% of tariffs on imports in autos. And of course, there is a bit of volatility being seen in auto stocks, particularly which have business interests in the United States. But how much worse could this correction get? And what are you anticipating post April the 2nd for the markets?
Yeah, absolutely. When we're talking about autos in particular over here, having talked about the news of imposition of tariffs over here, we are not seeing much of an action which is there on the negative side over here. Though in today's session, we are seeing that the autos are facing a certain music on the downside. But then from those levels, we are seeing stock-specific action that is there on the bullish side, especially talking about when you're talking about autos, Tata Motors is the first counter that always pops up on the mind, given the kind of correction that we have seen over here in this particular counter. It's a buying opportunity at these levels for this particular counter, because on the weekly structure, if we are looking up at this counter, the support level at 600 remains intact over here, and from there we are seeing buying action coming in. Having crossed this particular counter on the higher side of 740 levels, we'll be seeing further gains coming to 800 to 820 levels in the near term. But from a positional perspective, it's a long-term structure of higher highs is not given a breakdown over here. And on weeklies also, we are standing at a good support of 600. So yes, definitely there is a pressure that we are seeing in today's session, but consider this more of as a buying opportunity in quality counters here.
Okay, and Dhwani, before we get to some more stock-specific picks, I just want to address the flash on the bottom of the screen. There's been an 82.3 lakh shares block deal in IDFC First Bank. That's what we're understanding. Of course, after market hours today, we'll have the exact data on who the buyers and sellers are involved in this deal. But right now, stock impact, it's been a 1% cut on IDFC First Bank. But after this news flow, the stock has seen a little bit of a jump from the day's lowest point. So that's why IDFC First Bank stands right now, 82.3 lakh shares in a block deals is what we're understanding for IDFC First Bank. But apart from that, Dhwani, coming back to you, if you would like to share some other stock-specific recommendations for our viewers, perhaps something from the IT space looking good right now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the first counter that I was going to talk about. The first counter that I have on my radar is going to be persistent systems over here. Definitely, yes, we've seen a bottom formation coming over here in this counter on the lower side at 5,000 levels. And from there, we are seeing the buying action coming in. In today's session, specifically, it becomes a point of attraction over here for the reason being that the stock is crossing above its 50 period DMA. It's already crossed above its short-term DMAs, and the 50 period DMA is also being crossed on the higher side. And on the higher side, the target that I'm looking up at is 5920, and the stop loss that one needs to maintain is going to be of 5520. The second counter comes from the capital space. MCX is the counter that I'm liking at the current point over here. The stock is definitely changing its trajectory on the higher side, and from here we'll be seeing buying action coming in into MCX. On the higher side, 5500 is what one has to maintain as a target for a swing trade, and the stop loss over here on the lower side has to be 5135.
All right, Dhwani, thank you very much for your inputs on the sectors to watch out for and the spaces to keep a tab on. Appreciate you joining us here on ET Now. And ladies,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.